So recently I did a video on how to scale a coaching business from $5,000 a month up to $50,000 a month. If you haven't watched that video yet, go back and watch that now. This next video is going to make a lot more sense if you do, because that was a real broad strokes high overview. In the next couple videos, I'm going to be digging deeper into the steps on how to get from 5 to 50. It's going to take me a while to get all these videos done, so if you're in a hurry, I do have a free community you can join and a free course that you can start taking today. I will drop that in the link below so you can actually click on it and get started. But other than that, let's dive in. So if you recall, the first thing is coaches who are kind of stuck in that 5K a month because they're offline. They have got a bajillion customers that they're serving. They're probably not charging enough money with those clients, which means they're always still chasing more clients on top of that, jam-packing their calendar, and that is a recipe for burnout. If they don't burn out, they scale up. Those are your two options at this point, because you just can't maintain that pace. It gets brutal. So what you need to do is go online. Go from offline to online. That expands your territory. You're not limited to your neighborhood anymore. You can literally sell to the entire planet Earth. The way we're going to do that is two things. One is an online course, and the other is an online community. Today, I'm not going to get into the community so much. I want to talk about the online course and how to build that out. I'll show you my course in a second, but I just want to talk about the mentality of creating a course and what I see a lot of coaches struggling with. I'm on a platform called School. We have a ton of new members coming to School that are trying to build out a course, but one of two things happens. Either they get paralyzed because they think that they have to create this massive course and it just has to be perfect, and they get into perfection mode and they never build the course. And as a result, nobody buys a course that doesn't exist. Nobody joins their community, and they just stay stuck and then they quit. So it's the same as burning out, the same result. If we don't build that course, nothing happens. The flip side is I see folks that do finish that course. They spend all this time and effort and they get that course done. They've just spent like months creating this course, and then they release the course and then nobody buys it, nobody watches it, nobody uses it. And now they've just wasted all that time and the exact same thing. Now they're done. They're out because nobody bought the course, nobody joined their community. So what is the solution then? And I had coaches telling me like, hey, Steve, just launch your community without a course. Don't worry about it. There are some coaches that have been really successful doing that. I personally did not feel comfortable doing that. I'm like, I feel like I need something. I need some kind of hook or just a reason for people to join my community. And I did want to give them that service of like sharing my knowledge with them, but without taking a year to create that course. The answer is the mini course. So I recorded I had a friend time it. I think it's like 13 minutes of footage for my first course. And partially it's just due to the fact that I just didn't feel like spending a year building a course. So I'm just like, let's just bang this out and just do this small course. So honestly, it was just me being a little lazy. But I did pack it with really valuable information. And so it was faster for me to get that course done, but it was also faster for the people in my community to go through the course and get results. So we started getting quick wins like right out the gate because that course was so fast to get through and easy to implement. So that is the power of the mini course. First is that you get quick wins, and then some other unexpected things happen when I create that mini course. I had people who were asking me, hey, Steve, this is a really awesome course. Can I use it in my community? And I was like, yeah, go for it. That's cool. And so other communities started using my course, and they're members of my group. So they have an affiliate to my group. Basically, when someone buys if they put my course in their community and someone buys, they get a cut and then I get a cut. So it's a win-win. So out of nowhere, this mini course that I just created for my group became an affiliate tool, which is so powerful. And on top of that, I can use that course as a lead magnet. You literally heard me do it at the beginning of this call. Hey, I've got a VSL masterclass. My masterclass is actually a little bit longer in my community than the mini that I use in other school groups. This is going to make more sense in a second when I actually show you my screen. But the bottom line is just keep that first course short and to the point, but make sure it is valuable so people get wins. Because when they get wins, then it's so much easier to sell them on a bigger course. Plus, we get to talk to them and meet them and find out what their actual problems are. And we can build a bigger course around their pain points. We're not just shooting in the dark anymore. We're not guessing what they want. We've had a chance to meet with them and talk to them and find out what their pain points are. And now we can create a much more targeted course. So all that time and effort is actually worth it. So that's the broad strokes of the mini course. I'm actually going to show you my mini course so you just have a little bit better feel on what the heck I'm talking about. So I'm going to share my screen real quick and dive into this group. This is a group called School Secrets. My friend Jesse runs this group. He's a member of my community, so we just jived really well. And he said, "Hey, Steve, I really love your course in your community. Can I put it in mine?" And I was like, "Yeah, cool. Let's do that." So here we're in the classroom, his classroom, School Secrets. Here is my mini course. So I'm going to click on this just so you can see it. And so the way I've laid this out is I've got this, what is a VSL, confidence on camera bullet points. This is all from my course in my community, but I've added two things to it that are not in my course in my community because this is one we're going to use the mini course as an affiliate tool. So just keep in mind that when you use it in your course, it can just be what it is. Basically, you're just going to teach the lessons. But when you're using it in somebody else's community, you want to add a couple things to it so that you can get them to join your community and buy your thing. That's the whole point of being in other people's communities, is that we drive traffic to our community. So I've added two things. One is just an introduction where I lay out, hey, this is what I'm going to teach you. This is a very brief course. It's just the tip of the iceberg. If you got value out of this course and you really want to keep working with me, I'm going to drop my video sales letter at the end. You can watch that and decide for yourself if you want to keep working with me. And then at the end of the course, I put the actual my video sales letter so they can actually, so we click on this. This is my video. This is literally my sales pitch to my community so they can watch that and then they can decide if they want to do that. And this has been so powerful. I've gotten so many leads off of this and so many people have joined my community by being in Jesse's classroom. And again, he timed it. This is like 13 minutes of footage. So you could create a mini course in like literally a day and have that tool up and running and making you sales. It is so powerful. So I think that is the long and the short of it. Let me get my head back. Long and the short of it is don't spend a year building that course out. What is something that is very short and very impactful? What is something that you can teach right now that is going to get your clients wins? And then you can build on that and build a bigger course down the road. That is my recommendation for step one of that scaling from 5K to 50K. In the next video, I'm going to talk a little bit more about the community side of things. That could be 7 hours long. So we'll just touch on the basics of getting that community up and running. And I will see you in that video.